What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about Most Feared. A lot of people have been talking about some of the leaks that are coming out. We're going to talk about how you're going to be able to unlock these players. Now, for those of you guys that are no money spent, it's going to be the same situation like we've had with all the other promos. You're going to be able to unlock these players, but they're going to give you a time frame. All right, so we're going to talk real quick about the actual field pass first, and I'm going to go into the set, because a lot of you guys are making a lot of money that's real crazy off the sets, and it's real crazy, bro. Like, you guys are just doing whatever you want, and I love every minute of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, talk about this set. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some of those things that you guys are asking me to talk about as far as the free players and why they're OP. So pretty much what's been happening, right? They have not made the field passes for the programs like this, like something that you have to pay for yet. And they've been giving us free players, right? But they've been extending it over a period of 2 weeks, right? So next week, when the Most Feared program starts, they're going to give you guys players that are going to be upgradable. Those are going to be the ones that obviously you unlock them super fast, and it's easy because like you can see right here, I didn't play any challenges, right? But I still unlocked the full field pass like really quickly because I focus in on the other stuff. Like, I play the games, I play the events, I do stuff like that. So regardless of what they put out, there's a lot of things you don't have to do in order to maximize what you're getting. Now, remember, you also, if you do the challenges, get other free content. So when this right here, like this Unreal Moment challenges, it's going to be Most Feared next week. And you're going to be looking at the same thing. You're going to get rewards from the challenges itself. So you're going to get players from there, and you're going to get the upgradable players. All right. Now, regardless of which way you go with it, that's not what the issue is. I just want to show you guys, if you're no money spent, that you do get a lot of, free content. It's a lot of free content in it. So you're going to be unlocking free players the same exact way. And many of you guys that have been playing through it, you guys have been getting a lot of very high overall players. Although they're B and D, they're still high overall. So you can't knock the hustle. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't want to spend money, and you're still getting blessed with a lot of these high overall B&D cards. I don't like the B&D concept, but it is helping a lot of you guys, and I'm listening to the feedback, so I'm going to show you guys that this is the way that most of you guys are getting it done. All right? So, as far as the Most Feared goes, we've already covered the fact that you're going to get a free, field pass player. And as a matter of fact, just to kind of give you guys insight into it, right? Because I didn't even upgrade any of my free Unreal players. Like, I didn't really care about it, but like I said, you guys have asked me to talk about it because some of you guys are having, issues with, unlocking the players or however you're doing it, right? So these are the tokens, right? And these players, it was a punter and it was a kicker that was originally released. And then after that, they gave us a pack with the other cards in it, right? So I'm going to show you that real quick so you guys understand. Where's the Unreal 81 plus? No, I think it was the the dude from the what's this guy's name? The running back from the Saints. We're gonna go ahead. I keep forgetting this guy's name because like he's been Alvin Kamara. So these guys were the other cards that came out, right? And this was week 2. And a lot of you guys upgraded Kamara and said he's like OP, he's crazy, whatever like that. Some of you guys took Brian Cook. All right. Just remember, I want to make sure you guys understand, when you get the free players, you can always look in the catalog to see all the players before you choose what it is. You can also click on it to compare, and you'll see it. The only problem is with this, you don't see the upgrade path. And like, these are like pro tips that, I pretty much give out to my viewers. This is not enough for you to know where he's going to get to, right? So you see that he's 6'1", you see he starts off at 84 speed. You don't see where he goes. You know what I'm saying, as far as his upgrade path? So before you pick the card, you want to make sure you go into the catalog and check that, because that's a big deal. Like, if a dude is garbage, I'm not going to tell you like, yo, grab that dude. Nah, you garbage, bruh. Like, where's the speed going? Plus, you have to also remember, a lot of these guys don't get all 32 team chems. Okay? So because they don't get all 32 team chems, you have to be very careful with the players that you choose. All right? So there goes Brian Cook right here. When you click on him inside here, you can see all of his upgrades. And because you can see his upgrades, you know what you're getting. It's not like, oh, I don't know, 88 speed. That's what he upgrades to. And then you check everything else. His out of position, chemistry, whatever. And then you see he only plays, he only played for the Chiefs. Is that your theme team? If it is, then you're going to have him at a 91 speed with the +3. Crystals, 50 or 50. Everybody knows about the boost at this point. If you don't, leave a comment. All right. Alvin Kamara, you can see he's 46%. Nobody really cares about him. Obviously, unfortunately for him, he only played for the Saints, and they're terrible. So it is what it is, bro. So you go over here, same thing, but he's at 87 speed. So if you have a Saints theme team, first of all, I'm going to say, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Saints theme team, I'm sorry. And then after I say that to you, then he can get to a 90 speed. All right, so that's the way that you would do it. You'll be able to assess that situation. Same guidelines with the tokens of how you're going to do it with most feared. Same situation. Yes, I will go through it with most feared, but I'm getting you guys prepped for it on how you're going to unlock it. Now remember, you can do the challenges for more boosts and other players and things like that, but it's not necessary. Just playing the actual game is going to get you, what you need if you play the events and all that other stuff. All right, now, as far as unlocking the other players, we all know that with limiteds, you have to pull them, right? Limiteds, you have to pull them. All the other things, this is what I'm going to suggest, because a lot of you guys that are looking to make coins, you really have not gone into the sets and done this. And I've done this live on stream to show you guys how to make coins very, very easily. But this case, I'm going to show you how you're going to unlock your most feared players super fast, right? All you have to do is make sure that you have lower level elites or lower level gold cards in your binder prior to any launch of any event. When you start off at the base of whatever their overalls are going to be, this is the way that you're going to do it. Now, I know some of you guys are going to say, bro, I don't have a lot of cards. I don't store them. That's on you. If you're not playing the game, then you're going to have to spend money. If you look inside my items right now, bro, I got a ton of items. And you guys are like, yo, G, you got over 1,000 items. You got mad packs unopened. Why? Because I open it when I need it. So if I know I need a card or I need something from the actual, the promo, or I need lower level elites or whatever, I know I got a stack of cards inside my binder that I can open whenever. And I also know I have a ton of cards in here that are low level elites that I get from just playing the game. So I can build up any of the, the sets that they have, the 81s to 83s to 85s to 89s. I can do all of that. That's something that you guys need to start to do. Stop just getting rid of the cards and throwing them on the auction house. Keep them and then utilize them for every promo, because that's the most important thing that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Because now you don't have to really invest as much into these other things. So I need you guys to focus in on that and straight lock in, because the sets are very, very lucrative, especially at the launch. At the launch of any single promo, it's going to be very, very lucrative. So the most recent promo that they dropped was, the Unreal Moments. So I can show you like all of these going up from here. You can see I can redeem them. I can get up to here and make at least one free 89. You're going to need to be able to do that. It might go to 90. It might stay at 89. Either way, you're going to get coins off this, because you're going to already be prepared and have suitable amount of lower level elites and goals to work your way up. So as they leak more information and we get more information, I will give you that. But you can rest assured that you're going to know how to unlock all these players super fast, and you're going to have the best most feared team in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a beautiful day. Until next time, one love, y'all.